Hey guys. Starting the game, Doom mode. Got the butcher quest right off the bat. Everything's all done up, so ready to roll. Ready to roll. Looking forward to finding some Sephiri.
Surrounds me.
I think they start dropping in Doom mode. I'm expecting the damage to go up like 100 times over. Holy fuck! This guy's got a lot of hit points. It's almost like we're multiplayer. What's going on?
The sanctity of this place has been fouled.
Most ridiculous save time ever. I am uploading video in the background, so I guess it makes sense. Hope this video doesn't show up really lagged or anything. Holy fuck. Let's see here. That was like 550 hit points. But I guess it doesn't really count. Because Undead have Mana Steel of 25% in Doom mode. But I still think that number's a bit high and it almost seems made up. Because, I mean, in the crypt, when I had like, say, 900 or 1,000 mana, I would get hit pretty hard and I'd believe that stat. But, I don't know, when you're fighting in here and you have, say, about 1,000 mana, like, you take more than 4 hits. So, I mean, you can't have 25% if you're taking more than 4 hits. My DFE is actually better than, I think, my other mage. And this doesn't look good because if I'm gonna try and do quests and I die in 1 or 2 hits, well, basically 1 hit, because I mean, let's be honest, you'll probably get stun locked by more than 1 enemy. There'll be a lot of retrying. Unless I can find some defensive mage here. But I mean, that's basically impossible. I've had shit luck fucking finding uniques. Like, right after I found the cryptic datum, everything went downhill. Fucking claw hands everywhere. difficult as it is, it's actually getting me pretty pumped up here. I want to see if I can do the quest on the hardest difficulty. And I want to see if they change too. But in terms of other items, like, this is... Now I can see why, my friend, he always found so many wands of mana in single player, he said. And he's a really superstitious guy, so obviously I'm like, okay, sure bro, whatever, but now it makes sense, because if you only have enough stat points to find, I think, like, plus 30 of what you already have, let's be honest, you're not going to farm your character in single player because, well, you're pro and you don't do that. So you're left with pretty much finding only mage items, or low quality items like claw hand and, you know, maces or short bows, but basically you can't find all the other heavy gear and weapons, because weapons, like playing a paladin, it's like you can find the gladiator stuff, you can find, you know, some of that monk stuff. It's really, that would be a hard class to find stuff for. I mean, it's hard in multiplayer and it's probably hard in single player. That's just my guess. So that might be a good thing or a bad thing. You may be looking for pretty much 3 different classes when you go on your assassin. You know, you might want to find some mage gear, you know, some medium mage gear. You know, but I'm kind of looking forward to it. That means that I should find the Joker's Beak. And I'm not really sure if it's fair. Because, well, it's not fair. Like, I made a single player character and used only what I found on it. So should I cheat, not cheat, but like, go on to single player, find a Joker's Beak and then bring it back? Just, it's like, it's the only reason I would be on single player too. Like, the quests are nice, but they really just stress me out. Like, just not saving is too much stress. Oh, I might have a glitch here. Probably isn't necessary, it's just a skeleton boss. God, interfering with my gameplay. I don't know if this is a glitch. Maybe Mordor would know how to fix it or Yard. I fought Uber Diablo again, and I almost feel like he got rewired to walk around enemies a different way. Well, me being the enemy. Because when I was trying to line him up for the Arcane Star, it was a lot harder. You know, I had to use a limited amount of walls. Just hard. I don't know. It has been a while, so that might be it too. Man, this lightning ball's only doing like 50 damage. Wow, 100 damage. I don't know what the resists are here, but they seem like they're fucking harsh. Not really looking forward to the archers, because they're gonna stay in the same place. And that shit's gonna be hard. was thinking too, no need to farm on Purgatory, really. Like, maybe if I get fed up and I really want, like, a blueprint or some other ring, I'll go and look for it, but the higher level that I do it, the faster it's gonna be, right? The more armor, the more DFE, everything's just gonna go easier if I farm for all my stats at level 50 or, you know, when I've got a good piece of gear. So there's no point in doing that when I'm level 25. Adagio. I can definitely tell the 10% of 200% damage doing its job. It's like a lucky knockback now. That's 664. I don't know how good it is to level up here. I heard there was a change, so people don't just farm Purgatory Crypt until level 45 anymore. Personally, I never liked to do that. I just was so enticed with Doom mode that I would go and I might have had to go to the Catacombs or something, but you still get experience, and you're mainly looking for items. So. There we go, Illusionist Mask. That's another thing I always wanted to find was Empty Face. There's not a whole lot of items that add plus to all stats on mage items. So I mean, unless you want to just fill up your ring slots with, I don't know what the fuck it is, Zealous Band, which is kind of constricting to me. Like, I really like Zorian rings. I found them, I think, the first time I played this mod on my mage. They were just 100% what I was looking for. And my friend actually found a perfect one, which is terrific. I mean, it's like a 1 in 100 chance, and then on top of that, a 1 in 10 chance of finding a perfect one, and he found it. I mean, it's not like a ridiculously common ring either. Like, there's so many rings in comparison to colors, so it's not like, you know, it's a Spirit Forge. It's not the only item, like the only unique for the base item. Must be pretty lucky though. He found a perfect Stone of the Dark Sea, and that's actually a really useful unique to have the best one of. There's a couple rings too that have like plus 10 to 30 strength, so I mean, to be able to find an item that's perfect like that, you get 30 stats, which is something that you can almost, I don't think you get plus 30 to strength off any other unique. Except for a couple, I think that one ring, or something that gives a huge penalty, but... kind of like the Bow of Max Join. Like, it does the same damage as the Dark Moon does, if you find a perfect one. But on top of that, it doesn't do 10% chance of 200 damage. It does knockback, so... recently, me and my other friend found one. So it was actually like a decision, but I think the strength penalty is way worse on a scout because, well, it's easier for a scout, I think, to get dexterity. But I think you should be able getting dexterity. Like, you shouldn't need an extra 11 strength to use a bow. Kind of like on the Gladiator, why not just make the vitality requirement higher or something? like on the mage, there's no extra stats that you need on any item. The worst you get is like the alpha helms. You need exactly perfect stats pretty much to wear them. That and the armor, the sorcerer plate, but you don't need anything in excess of it. So when I see things like the dual sword, it makes sense, but when you just see their normal, like, high-level item, which is, I don't think you should need extra stats to wear that. The only time I think that's necessary is the gear between the Paladin and the Gladiator. Because they're so close to each other that obviously Paladin's going to use the heavy plate mail. Like, it costs 10 more strength and he should be able to use it. So, a little bit higher dexterity on the swords. You know, that's kind of necessary. I don't know why I'm talking so much now. Like, I just made the other videos, like, of the last quest of the Sunless Sea, not even 2 hours ago. Maybe it's because I'm not stressed out anymore. No more questions. Well, yeah. Fuck this, I want to hit all you. Also, when thinking about rings, I finally kind of figured out what magic does to Holy Bolt and Arcane Star. It's, for every point of magic, you get an extra point of damage in Arcane Star. Which, you know, that's pretty good. And then it doubles on Holy Bolt. So, I mean, at the start, probably looking at level 7 or 8, I'll start using the mana ring. Gonna need a lot more health and some more ammo. far so good, just pretty much going slower. And I think I need to, there's no real getting around it. Just, none of these are going to be a lot harder. I always found the Sith rings to be pretty hard. I had only found the Infernal one, one of the Infernal ones. And I think that's it. I found the, not the Gladiator's Morale. I think I found the Infernal Deception, yeah, the Infernal Deception Amulet I found. But I have really bad luck with those, so since it's like the only item that can drop, which is a ring or something, then I have a pretty good odds of finding one. I kind of want to save the Butcher to the end of the level.
I cannot carry anymore.
I get a lot of repair else. Might as well use one of those. We don't need. Is that 60? Yeah, I won't be able to use that for a while. Fuck that. At least it's not too ridiculous. I'm not catching me on edges like this. One time I tried that gloom armor on for the mage, and oh man. Fucking arrows catching you from every direction. No chance of missing. Holy fucking lag. What is happening? My video must be done rendering. The AI for that monster just never seems to get any better. That's fucked up. Alright, I think that's basically it, so I'll do the butcher. Shouldn't be too hard unless he just doesn't take damage.
Fresh meat.
Oh yeah. That's kind of good.
The spirits of the
carry
dead
anymore.
are now
Get
avenged.
Alright, well that seems like a reasonable video right there. I might just cut that and make one for level 2.